to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
I opened something that had the Chinese English terrible translation.
Yeah.
Like battery door openings.
Oh, I have. Yes, there was something I ordered
for venting digitize. And you're like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Something I ordered recently. Oh, it was so the best way I have found to clean my griddle is you scrape it like normal. Mm-hmm. But then you squirt the water on it when it's hot, and then the sort of like Brillo style scrubby pads.
Yes.
That are for specifically grills. Mm-hmm. I had one of those, and I found out it worked really well, and so I had worn it out to the point to where it got too hot on the griddle, and then the glue that held it to the handle came off, and so then it wouldn't do what you needed it to do.
Sure.
So Amazon to the rescue, and I forget what the name of this company was, but it was kind of like, that's probably Chinese for sure.
Yeah.
And so then when I get it on the box, it's got for grill, and it shows a picture of a griddle, and for griddle, and it shows a picture of a grill. And I thought that was funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if you were an American company, certainly you would have gotten that right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like proudly showing what you can use it for.
Yeah.
Pots and whatever. But these are nice because they Velcro to the handle. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how they do work very well.
I went through some of those, whatever the the orange ones, the Blackstone ones. I went through a couple of those, and I started to get concerned that it would melt on the griddle.
The actual
not
scrubby part?
Yeah, the scrubby part.
Yeah.
I was like, I had spent a good month and a half, 2 months of just I scraped the grease, I paper towel it.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Yeah.
It's clean. It was always clean.
You're not breaking any health code violations.
Right. Right. And certainly the balls hot, steaming, is that shit. If you're alive on that thing after I get you up to...
Oh, when I boil the water?
Yeah, if I get you up to speed.
If you're at 350 and you're putting water on there, it's killing shit.
Yeah, and if you survive that, well then fucking we're in a... What's the... Last of Us scenario where we're all going to get cordyceps and end up as zombie fungus people.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that for some time.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that since I've had... No, I need to finish that. I ended up on Instagram, as one does, and I saw... You've probably seen... Not that one. I don't have it on my phone anymore. It's like some sort of Kevlar fire fabric that you just rescue something.
No, I haven't seen. Is this for scrubbers?
Yes.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
It's like a it's like a Kevlar bulletproof vest type of canvas looking material.
Okay.
On the head of a durable brush.
Yeah.
Handle.
Yeah.
And you just dunk the thing and steam.
Oh,
and
I see.
I think it comes from a person who was like a firefighter adjacent type of thing.
Yeah.
Because it's the same sort of fire resistant material. It doesn't melt. It doesn't catch fire.
Yeah.
And it's durable as...
So they're making it out of old fire coats.
Yeah, kind of. I mean...
Here's the sleeve.
Or the liner.
The armpit of my old coat.
Yeah. It's asbestos, weave, fucking something.
Yeah.
And it's just a little... It looks nondescript. It looks like a heavy canvas thing on the...
It's probably got some heat resistant, sort of spongy inside.
Yeah, so it holds a little bit of water. So you just dunk it. Yeah. It gets a little bit of water.
So you haven't bought this thing, though?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I used the last 2 weeks. That's what I've used to clean the grill, or griddle.
Yeah.
And it's
great.
Fucking amazing.
Okay.
I just crank the shit, get it hot.
You're all, I need an apartment fire level heat
and then I'd steam the shit. Now, I could have probably done that with the other one, but I just always felt apprehensive about not knowing what that material was.
They say it's heat resistant.
Right.
So,
and it had all this like honeycomb stuff, and I was like, man, if I don't steam it all out, there's like a nook and a cranny with like some sort of grease ball. Is like that gonna harbor shenanigans? And then
probably not after you steam it.
Well, sort of like fucking. This thing is like, it's like denim, like a heavy canvas tent material inside out. So you just steam the shit. It gets it nice and clean. It pushes all the grease to the thing. I've been impressed. It's like it's got a whole thing. It's like usually the ad on Instagram comes up and it's like rescue grill, rescue barbecue, something, and it's usually got firefighters. Because I
with
think
no top on.
Yeah, I think the original product maybe like also had like some chunk of it went to firefighters or firefighter charities.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's probably also overpriced because of that. But I bought one.
Yeah.
It's amazing. To that end, my pellet grill. I was thinking about it because I was like cleaning the griddle.
Yeah.
I used to be very, like, almost super retentive about cleaning all of the gas propane grills that I've had.
Yeah.
The Camp Chef stays remarkably clean. Like, to where barbecue sauce, cooking anything, various spices that may have sugar or, like, cause, like, a caramelization. Or just a marinade or something that will like carbonize on the slats. I don't get that. It either drips all the way down to the drip tray and out, but I was cleaning the griddle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, fucking, I think we were doing chicken. So I'm like, oh, well, I'll turn the grill up and I'll do this over there. So, the food comes off the grill. I lift up the hood and I'm like,
it's clean.
Actually, I mean, I'll do it just because fucking fancy.
And I'm here.
And I got it. But it really wasn't that dirty. I'd be curious.
It's probably dirty underneath.
It could be. Now, I have changed out I have had to change out my fan, my blower. And my loving wife roasted my thermocouple. Because it didn't end up getting turned off accidentally. She thought she was in the menu and hit the shutdown sequence, but then walked away, and it ran out of pellets.
And it roasted it.
And it absolutely nuked the shit out of the thermocouple. But I had bought a kit that included, like, a thermocouple, a hot pot, the fan, and, like, an auger motor.
Yeah.
When I did the fan. So I had the parts anyway.
Yeah.
But... actually,
you were just replacing them earlier than you thought.
It was 2 weeks ago. We had just done the show. You left. I packed up here, went inside, started scrounging around for dinner. I think we had the attic fan open, the whole house fan on, so the back door was open. And I'm getting stuff ready for dinner, and I can hear, like, the whir. Your son would know, or if you've been around. The blower sound of the barbecue, and I went, that's fucked shit. And so I went right outside, and I lifted up the hopper.
You had a molten
and
lava lake.
There was no pellets left, and I went, shit. And the temperature was down, but it was blowing, and I went, and then Venus, I think, in the moment that she heard the screen door open, I think she like had a sixth sense, like, why would he be going out there? Oh no, shit.
Yeah.
So she felt bad. Shit happens.
I think it's Engineering Explained on YouTube.
I like him. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper hair. He does all kinds of good
No, maybe it's a different guy. Guy, sort of Midwestern guy. Shoot. Maybe that's not it. Anyway, he did a thing where he decided he was going to make a grill cleaner.
Okay.
Entirely from U.S. Derived parts.
Like a brush or a solvent thing?
Well, of his own design.
Oh, okay.
He was going to design it. He didn't want to send it over to China.
Okay.
And have China make it because he knows when you do that, your plans get duplicated.
Oh,
and
sure.
then the copies end up on Amazon for cheap.
Oh, sure.
So he set out to design 100% U.S. made, U.S. parts sourced thing that was a grill brush, and it was it's a cool design. It's chainmail.
Sure. Yeah. Like
and
stainless steel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he had I think he wasn't able to do it.
Really?
Yeah. He had a lot of trouble finding chainmail that was sourced in the U.S. Was one of them. There was another thing that he was having trouble, but the video that he had, it's a whole rabbit hole of manufacturing and tooling and getting parts made, and like how all of the tool maker people that were like U.S. used to be famous for, all that knowledge and stuff has gone to China, and we don't do really that anymore. And there's only a handful of people around the country that know how to do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
He had a big struggle getting that done.
Like
and the thing is his scrubber, while cool, was $75, and that's a little pricey, but also when you consider like the scrubbers that you buy, you're going to probably replace them like every year or two, right?
Sure.
They don't typically last two or more seasons if you're really using them. And his would be probably something you'd hand down to your kids or something.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of. But anyway, I just thought that was fascinating.
You know, that I do wonder. This is well into pre-COVID, like the barbecue that I had that was on like the back. It was like
Smarter Every Day.
Oh,
that guy. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I like Dustin.
Yeah. So he did he says like tried to make this in America.
Oh.
And he for more or less did. I think the chainmail was a big problem. He was purchasing something he thought wasn't from China, it came from another country, but it ended up those people were getting it from China. So it's like he was like,
Ooh.
Kind of that one of those kind of problems.
Yes.
So anyway,
I've been through the early years of like my home ownership and barbecue cycle.
Yeah.
Where I have gone through grill brushes, and it usually was this. My dad told me a long time ago to get like a welder's stainless steel brush, because they would last the longest because it was intended for like a
heat,
right,
yeah.
And the stainless steel part of it, because it was a welding brush, was somehow not priced at a premium thing, because it was like, well, it's a welding thing. But if you bought a barbecue grill brush with stainless steel bristles, you were like, oh shit, we're gonna add 25% kind of a thing onto it.
Yeah, that's premium.
He's like, just go get a goddamn stainless steel welding brush and you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
But to your point, I have been through grill brushes, and it wasn't until maybe 10 years or so ago, I think I ran across someone at like a home improvement store that had a grill brush that had like a squirt bottle reservoir in the handle that you just pumped water onto it, and it did the steam thing, and then the bristles knocked shit off. And I was like, oh, oh, that's the fanciest thing.
Right.
I think I spent one summer doing the onion thing where you would, and at that point I realized I've been putting way too much elbow grease into taking a wire brush thing and scraping when it's very clear if you get this thing hot enough, the steam knocks stuff off.
Right.
Like it just knocks it off.
Yeah.
And you don't need like
the super abrasive.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And now you fast forward to this, it's like a giant canvas pillow.
Yeah.
That if you get it shit hot enough, steam knocks all kinds of
Well, and the other problem is if you scrape off, if you're doing a grill, not necessarily, I mean, the griddle, yes, but also if you're doing just a grill, depending on what your grill grates are like, if you're scrubbing it, especially if you're scrubbing it with some steam and they're hot, you're going to knock off like seasoning coating and that kind of stuff and expose the bare metal, and then you're going to end up with rust on your grates.
Unless they're stainless steel.
Yeah, unless they're stainless steel.
Yeah.
Mine I think are cast iron. So it's like if I'm too heavy with the clean on them, I'm knocking off the oils and stuff.
Oh.
And then every couple of weeks or so, I got to come back and scrub them up and then re-season them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a sticky thing too.
I end all of my griddle cleans with like a
coat of oil. Yeah, I try to do that too.
I ended up getting it. God damn, this thing has been so handy. I'm gonna be sad when I'm out of it. It was a Angie's parents in Yuba City slaughtered a pig.
Oh.
Or multiple, and I ended up with like a mason jar of lard.
Oh, okay.
And it's I think it's one stage not fully refined, so it still has some bacony
flavor
in it.
Yeah.
Not a lot. And then I have one that's like just lard with no. It's
cleaned.
It's cleaned.
Yeah.
But this thing, so I steam the shit out of the griddle, and then it's still piping hot. Everything gets wiped off, and then I get a couple spoonfuls of lard, paper towel that around. Yeah. I have not run into that problem, but for some people, if you get too heavy into it, yes, you would knock loose. So you have cast iron slats?
It seems like it, yes. Yeah. And they're not smooth. They're very textured, and they're like pointed like this. So it's like,
ooh.
And they're hard to clean in general. And then if you are being anal about it, you're trying to make sure that you got like hanging bits that are on the bottom of the griddle or the grill grate to knock off and that kind of stuff. And that stuff hangs around, and you don't necessarily want that on your next cook.
No.
You know what I mean? So it's just they've been difficult on this particular grill specifically. They've been difficult to keep clean and also keep rust free. And I usually coat them with olive oil or avocado oil. When I'll clean them up, and then while it's hot, I'll mist it with avocado oil.
Yeah,
and let that sort of bake for a second, and then turn it off and just let it cool. The griddle has been another thing altogether. This particular the Loco griddle, the Loco grills, whatever the name of the company is. I really like the griddle. This is a Series 1, so it's the first revision, and I've had some things I don't care about it. I didn't pay that much for it, so I'm not too worried about it. And I might be getting it replaced under warranty with a Series 2. We'll see. That could happen in the next week or so. It's got it's a 3-burner, 36-inch. It's a big one. And the burners, did we talk about this on the show?
Yeah.
The burners are like
offset
to the left, and they're just it's just one strip. So you have 3 1-strip burners. And what happens is those produce real hot spots on the griddle itself. Mm-hmm. And over time, the seasoning ends up peeling around the edge of the hot spots. Mm-hmm. And so then I ended up spending a bunch of time scraping like crazy around the hot spots to get those. You don't want that in your food, right?
No, right.
So scraping all that off and then re-seasoning that. And then that sort of brought me into where I'm at now in the way I clean the griddle now, which is I was being very gentle with the griddle. Mm-hmm. And it's rolled steel. It's not cast iron. Mm-hmm. So you don't treat it like cast iron because it's not like cast iron. You want that seasoning to stay around.
Right.
You're hanging on to that shit for dear life. You don't want to knock it off. You don't want to scrape it off. Mm-hmm. You don't want to scrub the pan like crazy. Well, this is rolled steel. And so you just need a thin coat of something just to protect the steel from rusting.
Right.
Is essentially what you're doing. You're not building up a thick layer of seasoning, which is what I was always under the impression that's what you needed to do. Mm-hmm. So that's where these brushes came in. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like I said, I scrape the crap out of it, get all the grease down the hole, essentially. Mm-hmm. And then I'll wipe it down with a paper towel. And then I'll hit it with water and then use that scrub brush. And I'm surprised at how much stuff still comes off the griddle after I've spent time cleaning it onto the little scrub brush. So that's kind of where I came in. And then light coat of oil, wipe that off so it's a nice thin layer.
Right.
Let it sit for maybe a minute and then turn it off and let it cool. And that's been great. Ever since I started doing that, it's been great.
Does your son have the same griddle?
He has the same exact
Does
griddle.
he have the same problems?
He has the same issue,
like hot spot to the end, flaking if he cleans it, not or
his started flaking. His was a couple weeks older than mine. Mm-hmm. So his started flaking before, and I just thought maybe he was doing something wrong. I don't think so. I think there might have been probably a combo of stuff. But I did contact them to complain about the fact that they're it's just the Series 2 burners are I think we talked about this. They're sort of circular shaped. Mm-hmm. And I think they're set more towards the center like they should be. Mm-hmm. So I contacted them hey, can I just get burners? I just want the Series 2 burners. I have a Series 1. Mm-hmm. Can I retrofit mine with a Series 2? Can I just order a set of burners?
Right.
And just plug them in? And he was like, no, they won't work on a Series 1. And he's like, and then he asked me for my proof of purchase and the serial number and a bunch of stuff. He goes, all right, well, we're supposed to have some stock in the next 60 days. And I'll get in touch with you. So I'll basically I'll see about getting you a replacement. So my guess is that they don't carry the Series 1 anymore. They got rid of all of those, and now they only have Series 2s.
I'd be curious of the engineering of the how the Series 2 burners are oriented, and whether or not it's actually possible to. Show me.
I would love to.
I'd like to see it.
I think that probably if they're set more towards the center, like they should be, because on the left side, that burner's so close to the edge, or at least the heat ends up so close to the edge, that burner takes way longer to heat up than the other two. Because the heat escapes out the side of the, right underneath the griddle top. And I've melted some stuff sitting on the shelf because the heat just comes right out the side. And that griddle itself has the knobs have temperature settings on them. It's not just medium, whatever.
Right.
You actually set 325, right? So if I set them all to 325 and light them at the same time, that left one's going to take probably twice as long to heat up as the other two. And that heat mark, the heat signature for that left burner is right next to the edge of the griddle top. It's right on the edge. Whereas the far right one is offset by maybe 5 inches from so it's far from the edge. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
that's how far left they all are.
Right.
So my hope would be that the Series 2 centers everything with the new design of the burners, and then they're more efficient and,
Yeah.
And you get less hot spots. That would be the hope.
We've talked. I guess I had never mentioned it. So if you go back to that's probably what was Father's Day last year when I got my Blackstone. Mine warped.
Yeah.
If you remember, I think we talked about it on the show. So mine, without any fuckery,
Twang,
it like
twisted.
It twisted.
Yeah.
It would twist. I have never really had a problem with hot spots, but my griddle itself warped.
Yeah.
It happens if you look at any searching on YouTube's or Reddit posts or their Blackstone's, own forums. Some batches just aren't tempered right, and they turn into a fucking bacon. This last one, I've had zero problems with it. I do have these little magnetic. They magnet to the bottom creases of the
tool holders.
Yeah. No, they're like vents.
Oh.
They block like wind
okay.
from the sides and the back.
Is that an extra thing that you got, or did it come with it?
It's like at Amazon. Yes, I had to pay for it because I was like, as someone that has struggled and mentioned it here for sure.
Yeah.
A wind backyard playing fucking hokey pokey with your flame and heat retention and where it was it was easily under $30. It's these, they just fit, and you could see it if you're looking at it, or you've ever been someone who's camped with a propane stove somewhere and set up. If there's too much of an air gap between the business where the food is and the flame, you're going to get a draft.
Blowage.
Right. So it was like, well, if I can lock this, I got it. Hashtag Ulanzi. No.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but could be. This was like a no-brainer for me. Yeah. Now, it was problematic when the fucking grill would warp.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But this last year or so, they've been fine.
Yeah. Did they have you do something with the old one, or you just throw it away? When
they had me throw it away.
Just throw it away.
Throw it away. Venus asked, she's like, do we ship this back to you? And the representative person was just
we don't want it.
Nope.
We don't want your cooked shit all.
Yeah.
They're all, yes, scrub it down to the bare metal and then ship it back.
Yeah, I think, goddamn, I think it ended up in a dumper at some point. But now in hindsight, I probably should have kept it for something to like weld on for practice when I ever get to that kind of thing. But no, it ended up in the trash.
See, I'm curious if they do send me a replacement, what's going to happen with the old one? What do I do with the old one? Because it's a behemoth.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big unit. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what she said.
Right.
And that's how it goes.
It's not like they're just going to send me guts and go, okay, here's how you replace the internal guts.
Right, because if he's true to his word, then there is no retrofit.
Right.
That means Series 2.
Yeah, that's a whole new...
Here's your purchase product. Cool. Thank you, sir. Here's the shipping
Because that shit came on a pallet.
Oh,
it came on a giant box in a pallet that I could not lift into the backyard. I had to open the box on my front porch.
Oh, you had it delivered then? You didn't pick it up in like the
No, it came from Lowe's.
And they dropped it.
And they shipped it. It was free shipping.
Shit.
$249 with free shipping.
On a pallet.
On a pallet. That got dropped off on so that box was so heavy that my neighbor was going to come over and help me, and I'm like, no, dude, this thing weighs a shitload of it's heavy. Mm-hmm. So I ended up opening the box on the porch and carrying all the parts and pieces into the backyard.
Isn't that how your son did it too?
I assume
I think
so.
that's. He's like, I just disassembled it on the porch and moved it piece by piece to the backyard.
Yeah,
I think so. That's pretty funny.
So I'm curious to know how that works. I'm going to send him an email. Probably by the end of the week.
Hi, I'm Jim, just checking in. I was working with Representative Bob.
Oh, I'll just reply to the email he sent.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm curious to see how that works, and I don't know what they're gonna do. And also, am I gonna have to pay for shipping to get the new one to me? I assume I probably will.
I wonder what the shipping is. I mean, for a new grill,
$100 or $150 maybe
for a new grill.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
For a whole new griddle, I love that thing.
Yeah.
It gets used multiple times a week, sometimes twice a day, like lunchtime and then sometimes at dinner. That's how much I love cooking on it. We do breakfast on it. I bought a those oh gosh, what were they? They're like mixing containers that had the spring ball inside them.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
use a protein shake kind of thing.
Yeah. This one, I bought one that had one of those in it, but for pancake batter.
Ooh.
And it's got like a heat resistant tip on it for being close to the cook surface.
Okay.
And you unscrew the bottom.
Okay.
And then you put the tip into the bottom.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
As one does.
And then it's open on the top, so you can put all your ingredients in, and then you just put it back on and then shake it, and the ball just mixes it.
Right.
And then you can take it out, and I don't have to have a bowl out there with a fucking scoop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just, and it works great.
Shit.
I mean, pancakes, bacon, scrambled eggs, potatoes.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff, man.
It gets used most of my last 2 weeks or so. It's a lot of tortilla-based things.
Oh, yeah.
I ended up with like a... Shit. We had Venus came home from her dad's with like a bag of 5-6 ears of sweet corn, but we had also bought a couple ears at Safeway, Rayleigh's. And we ended up with like a whole bunch of corn that was cooked.
Yeah.
I think for the 4th we had steaks and corn, and not all the corn got eaten, but it got cooked. I think so. Sunday, I'm like, we gotta do some shit
eat the corn
with the corn. I just off the cob fired up the Blackstone. I'm like, I'm just gonna make like I'll re-grill the corn. I had some of the mini like colored bell pepper, yellow, reds, and oranges.
Yeah.
Daisos. I'm like, these are starting to get soft, so I've got to cut these up. It was just a very basic, like corn relish type of thing. But then I tossed it onto the Blackstone, got everything nice and a little bit of charred ends on there.
Yeah.
And then I had leftover taco meat from 2 or 3 days before, some fajita. I made these grotesquely overcharged quesadillas. I'm like, what else? But a tortilla cooked like on a griddle as opposed to like steamed in a pan on the stove. There's just something extra special.
I don't know what the hell happens with a griddle. If it's just like the little bit of oil I put on it along with just that really dry heat.
Yeah.
That's all encompassing. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it's like having the ability to make restaurant food at your house. It's so versatile.
Yeah.
It's like when you cook on it, you feel like, oh goddamn, I'm working in a food truck that like people are lined up to see me.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
We did hot dogs, just simple hot dogs, right? And Shan had found a recipe that she enjoys, which is like a burnt-in hot dog recipe.
Okay.
And they're doing like Impossible dogs.
Okay.
So the burnt-in recipe is just like coated in mustard, whatever seasoning blend she puts on there, and then that goes on the griddle, and then you cook it, and then barbecue sauce towards the end, and then let the barbecue sauce caramelize and kind of get burnt. So that's sort of the burnt ends part.
Right.
So she's been making those, but then I've been doing like sausages, like on the griddle.
Right.
And so I said to her, hey, do you want me to like grill cheese into the bun. And she's like, I don't know what you mean.
Oh,
and I'm like, all right,
here we go. Let me show you a secret.
And I'm like, I got you. You're going to like it. Trust me. And she's like, okay, just put a line of cheese on the griddle, take the bun and stick it on top and press it down so it melts into the bun. And then just fucking grill it until the cheese is crispy. Right?
Yeah.
And it does two things. You get fucking crispy ass cheese on your bun.
Yes.
It's built in. It's not going anywhere.
No.
And it helps keep the bun intact because we find that they split a lot, right?
Yes.
This it does not allow them to split. That cheese
structurally
reinforcement. It's structurally intact. And then you put your dog in there with your whatever stuff you want, and then some fresh cheese on top. Dude, it is a game changer.
Last night we did smash burgers.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw on TikTok, Instagram, I made the kids like Colby Jack cheese on theirs. And usually once I shut it down, I'll put the cheese on and then close the lid, and then it gets nice and gooey.
Yeah.
But for mine, I was like, well, I've got to get rid of this pepper jack cheese, too.
There you go.
So I saw a guy who was doing the same kind of thing. Now, I've done the hot dogs with Xander the same way you're talking about.
Yeah.
But usually, when I'm doing burgers, I'll patty cook. And as I get towards the end, I toss the cheese on there, close the lid, shut everything down. The cheese gets melty, put them on buns, move on.
Yeah.
But I saw something where a guy was pretty much doing cheese skirt stuff.
Yeah.
But he was doing it like spicy hot mode.
Okay.
So I had, I took a jar of like mild pickled jalapenos, a pile of them on the grill as the patties are finishing up. So it's a pile of pickled mild jalapenos diced are just blackening and cooking.
Yeah.
And then when I put the cheese on the kids' burgers and Venus's burger, I put just 2 things of pepper jack on my pile of jalapenos.
Right.
Which then
melts into.
And I was like, oh man. So what I'm worried about is whether or not I can make it from my cheese stack to my patty, because the kids' is all the cheese is on the patty.
Right.
And, you wait long enough.
And it gets crispy.
It'll crisp out.
Yeah.
And it's like, it'll just hold everything together like fucking epoxy.
You could have just put the patty on top of it and then scooped it all up.
I probably could have, and that's probably the better method.
Yeah.
But I have this big fat Sasquatch spatula. And I got under it all, and I was like, okay, here we go. And then just put it right on top of my patty. I'm like, oh, shit.
I love that. And the thing is you're not typically going to get that at home. That's the whole thing.
No. If you're just
cooking on the grill, you're not getting that.
You're not. No, because everything,
Yeah, everything falls through. Man, griddles, that's the shit, dude. We did, I sent you a thing. This is what we made. So you always ask me, do you ever make TikTok recipes?
Yes.
And we're like, yeah, sometimes. I don't know. The girls found this TikTok recipe, and it was like lentils or like fake meat or ground beef.
Okay.
With frozen potatoes and something else.
Okay.
Okay. And then you let all that get hot and griddle.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put like Trader Joe's peanut sauce on there.
Right.
And then you get that all cooked together. And so we had 2 batches going, one vegetarian for the girls and one with ground beef for me.
Okay.
And you just get all that stuff mixed together with the peanut sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you're all done with that, they bought this special flatbread that comes in big squares.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just put some like garlic. It's like fresh garlic and cream cheese in the bottom of it.
Okay.
And then that mix goes in there, and then some little green like microgreens goes on top. And then you fold it up like a little booklet. Mm-hmm. And then you take it back out on the griddle, and then you cook it on both sides so it's crispy on both. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
So good. We did it 2 nights in 1 week. And it's like, because we had tons of leftover.
Sure.
But man, like everything on the griddle I have done has worked out really well. I'm not making a mess in the kitchen. If I'm doing pancakes, I'm not getting batter all over the place.
Right.
There's so many benefits to cooking out there, unless it's hot as shit. Man, it just does everything like you're at a really good like breakfast place or a food truck or a restaurant.
Yeah. Do you like chickpeas, garbanzo beans?
Sure.
Does your wife?
Oh yeah.
So I ran across a recipe because the healthy snack shit.
Yeah.
It was a Instagram recipe. It was a can of garbanzo beans, tahini paste, teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of onion powder, salt, pepper, paprika. You toss a can of garbanzo. You rinse.
You have to open the can?
Yeah. You drain. And you don't just throw the can in because then it would just be a coated can.
Oh, I see.
So you drain and rinse the beans.
Okay.
Toss everything in. It was like 5 or 6 things.
Yeah.
Tahini paste, a set of spices. You just toss it, and then you throw it in the oven, 350 for 25 minutes.
What's the oven?
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're talking about griddles. But it roasted. They came out like little corn.
Oh, yeah.
Not destroy your enamel and teeth corn nuts.
Yeah.
And they were just like snacky.
Yeah.
Sesame seeds. That was the other.
My mom broke a tooth on a corn nut.
They highly believable.
She actually did.
I liked it, but I don't think the spice layout was something. I ended up eating the whole fucking. It made like a small Glad bucket.
Yeah, a little container
of. Well, it was a can.
The girls have done something similar. I don't remember how they made it, but they did something.
It was.
Yeah.
As a snack.
Yeah.
It was good to me.
Right.
And it was not deep fried. Tahini paste, sesame seeds. It
wasn't chips.
Yeah, it wasn't chips. It wasn't chips.
For sure.
Anyway.
But what's amazing to me is that since I feel like I cook a lot on the griddle, and I think I've been through 3 LP tanks.
Really?
Yeah. 3.
Is that?
And we just finished one up.
I am still on the same tank.
Yeah.
6 months later? Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, I don't always fire up all 3 burners, but sometimes I do. Or most of the time I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you have... we have the same amount of people. I have one more person.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I will say this. When I was sort of, going back to the cleaning bit, when I was trying to figure out how to remedy my peeling problem, I was, after a cook and a clean, spending more time with the burners running, like in the cleaning process, like trying to figure out, trying to nail down how to resolve this issue that I'm having. So I did spend... I remember even thinking at the time, man, I'm using a lot of gas and I'm not cooking anything. So I think that's some of it.
Sure.
But
how many tanks? 3?
3. Yeah, since last summer.
Oh, well, that's... if you're using it, you're using it.
Oh, yeah. And I just finished one out, so that's the only reason why I thought about it, because I turned it on to heat it up, and then it was like, nope, you're all out. And I was like, crap. And I had to grab one from the grill. Luckily, I have 2 tanks. I wish I had a 3rd, actually.
I feel like that means I wouldn't even bat an eye at that, because I feel like if someone is rotating through tanks on a griddle, that means 1, you're probably not buying fast food. 2, you're probably cooking a healthier meal.
Yeah.
And I think those are all takeaways. And cooking outside, you're outside, you're standing, you're not,
Yeah.
I would rather be standing outside for me personally. So it's like those are all wins.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even bat an eye at tanks. I'd be like, fucking yeah, but it's better food out here. When you were talking about I ended up with a couple extra tortillas, and I just browned up a couple extra tortillas and just buttered them. And Venus was like, "I'll take one of those."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Jenner was like, "What?" And Venus
There's
was
only
like,
two.
Venus was like, "No, just trust me. Let him toast them up, and then you bring it." He's like, "What are you?" And then you butter it and roll it up like a fucking taquito.
Yeah.
And you eat it. It's like fucking buttered toast, but a flour. Oh my God!
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good."
He's like, "That's my new mac and cheese."
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. Yeah, dude. Jesus, the amount of like buttered grilled tortillas I ate as a early 20-year-old. Fuck.
Yeah.
Easy food. God damn.
I remember like college time being hungry and like the parents being in Southern California or whatever and not having a lot of food in the house because they knew they were going to be leaving and not really leaving food and just being hungry as shit and like not having any real money or not wanting to spend any money to go out to eat and going through the fridge and being like, well, there's not a lot in here. I guess I'll just eat pepperoncinis. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, dude. The amount of peanut butter and jelly Ritz cracker sandwiches I made because we didn't have bread.
Yeah.
By the way, you should try that. It's surprisingly amazing, especially if you get like the newer Ritz crackers that are like I think there's like a more buttery version.
Yeah.
But it's the smallest of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Peanut butter, grape jelly, Ritz crackers. In one bite. They're fucking Uncrustables before they were Uncrustables.
Right.
You fucking posh bitches. Man.
I got something for you to try when you get a chance.
Okay.
This is a recipe that my brother and I back in high school got out of Thrasher Skateboard Magazine.
Oh.
And it's called the Tortuna.
Okay.
And it's literally just make up your own tuna recipe, like that you would just make a tuna sandwich.
Oh, right.
And put it in a tortilla.
Yeah.
And then grill it.
Ooh.
Very good with some cheese inside.
Yeah.
Very good.
So it's like a
tortilla
hot tuna melt.
Yeah.
Shit.
And it's good. And I'm sure if you did it on the griddle, it would be 10 times better.
Dude.
Yeah.
I think I can. That's probably what I'm going to make for dinner then.
The Tortuna. And I remember like back then reading like Tortuna and my brother would be like, shit, we got to make this.
Dude.
And when we made it, we're all like, holy crap. Little onion in the tuna, or celery.
I doctor the shit out of my tuna fish sandwiches.
Yeah. Mayo.
Yeah.
Like put all that in there and then put it on the tortilla, the flour tortilla, grill it on both sides. Yeah, Tortuna. Thrasher Skateboard Magazine.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think they had like, I don't know, 3 or 4 recipes in there that were like, the Tortuna, we're making it.
That's
yeah.
Goddamn skateboarders. What are you guys good for? Tortunas. I think I have tortillas. I'm going to make it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, even if you're just doing a pan.
Which is funny on the pepperoni thing, because I just picked up this like sauce. I think it's just called chini. It's like blended up pepperoncinis in a squeeze bottle.
Oh, really?
It's just, CINI, chini sauce. And it's just pepperoncinis.
Oh, wow.
So I may fucking squeeze a bunch of that in my tuna. What was it? Tortuna.
Tortuna? Yeah. We used to use pepperoncinis in taco. We would tear them up and put them in your tacos, and I haven't done that in a long time.
Oh, shit.
That's delicious.
Why would you not?
Aren't they Italian? Are they Italian or Greek? I think they're Italian. Pepperoncinis?
Pepperoncinis, I think, is Italian.
Yeah.
We went to Parker's.
Parker hot dogs?
The other day.
Yeah.
I was always a big fan of the one that was right over here, and then it would turn into Knuckleheads, and then they went out of business.
Yeah.
Well, first off, I was always a fan of oh my God, I forgot. Wienerworks.
Yes.
I did not forget.
Wienerworks.
That
place is legendary.
The snappy hot dog casing.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn. I don't know how to get the proper hot dog at a grocery store that I have ever gotten at a
Snap.
Parker, Knuckleheads, or a Wienerworks. We went somewhere over the weekend, #sorry Piper if you're listening, and we quickly ran to the Parker's that's over off of Douglas, I think it was. I'm a big fan of when they were here, their Chicago dog.
Yeah.
I will always be a fan of a just plain mustard relish, but a really good, as close to traditional as you can get, a Chicago dog that Knuckleheads and Parkers were doing right over here.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this hits all of the tasty yum-yums.
Yeah.
So Venus was like, well, let's stop over here in Parker's. It still looks like a small mom and pop type of thing.
Yep.
The hot dog was snappy as I remember, but it had, instead of wax peppers, it had like peppercini things on it. It had a huge kosher pickle, but not cucumbers. It had celery salt. It had the tomatoes, which were nice, and so and celery salt. It was close, and it still was fucking really good.
Yeah,
but it was not.
Yeah,
from bygone. It was but it was. I'm like, damn it! I want hot dogs that snap. The natural casing snap.
I'm sure if you did like a Google search on where Parker sources its hot dogs, you could probably figure it out and get those.
Probably, I should do that. Because fuck, like, and if it's that you have to steam the hot dog, I'd be very sad because I don't want to put that kind of time into it. I've been a huge fan of. Normally, when I grill hot dogs, I put it on a skewer and spiral it. And it crisps the casing and the
all in the inside,
right?
Yeah.
I think if you're doing a grilled hot dog, I think that is the only way. One, it gets you the full length of the bun.
Yeah.
But there is something happens at the crisped end of a cured hot dog and its casing.
That caramelization,
right?
Yeah.
It adds a ton more flavor. It's good stuff. But
Good Day Sacramento. Was it Monday? I think it was Monday. They had on there hot dogs 5 ways that they were cooking in the studio.
Okay.
And then John, the main anchor guy, he did hot dogs 5 ways and then passed them around and had people try them.
Okay, here we go.
So he did microwave.
Oh, God.
Air fryer.
Ooh.
Oven. Grill.
Mm-hmm.
Boiled.
Okay.
I want to say. So those 5 ways.
Yeah.
And most people liked the top 2 were the air fryer.
Sure.
And the grill.
Not okay.
I
buy it.
Yeah, but like the boiled's fine.
I have eaten a lot.
Well,
it's
my
fast
point.
And quick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my point about boiled is, use that method to get them to temp.
Sure. Yes.
And then they're ready, and they're already hot, and then you can put them on a hot ass grill and get caramelization and fire on them and burn marks.
Right. Yeah.
That's probably the best way to go, but that's a 2-cook method, really.
Yeah. Now we're getting posh.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But if you're a restaurant/food truck owner that's probably your best bet.
Sure.
Because otherwise you're taking 15 minutes or something to get a hot dog up to temperature.
Yeah.
From out of the cold locker or whatever.
And you just say you're not boiling it, you're sous videing your hot dog.
Right. Yeah, sure.
With a Finnish grill.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's how most, like Parker's, I think they have a steam box.
They do the steam box.
Yeah, so it's the same exact thing. It's just using steam instead of boiling water. They just don't have a pot. They have a steam box. So it's the same thing, really.
I would knock over a store for the package of hot dogs that
No, that's Nathan's.
I think it has to do with a natural casing. I think and I think that is like an outlier premium hot dog kind of thing. And most aren't doing that anymore. I
tend to stay away from natural casings because I don't care for the snap as much.
Oh, well, not everybody's perfect.
I know. I'm fucked up.
I
am fucked up.
Mistakes are made.
But if you don't have a griddle, what are you doing with yourself? Get one.
You should, yeah.
Get a griddle.
Seriously. Straight tacos.
Like, just take your oven out of your kitchen and just put a griddle in.
Yeah. Man, if I'd had one of those when we did the renovation, if I had a griddle middle insert on the range top.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, that would probably been bad news.
I mean, think about how different.
And it's not that hard. If you've ever cooked something in a hot pan that was really big, you can do griddle.
Yeah, it's just more flat hot space.
Yes.
But you can heat pans and stuff up on it.
Yeah.
You can put a pan on it.
Yes.
I have heated like beans and stuff in a pan on the griddle top.
I saw a guy like doing deep fry shit on his griddle. Like, I don't know if I thought about that.
That's a good idea.
But it would certainly get hot enough, and I wouldn't get yelled at for having spattering oil on the range top inside the kitchen.
Well, what's helpful about that is with the Loco, you're setting a temperature.
Yeah,
so you probably have to set a temp higher than.
If I was gonna do probably fried chicken or wings.
Yeah.
And deep fry them, I would do it now. I have not done it, but I saw it just in the last week and a half or so. And I went, fuck, well, yeah, duh. I don't think I could pull that off on the grill, but I could definitely pull that heat off on the griddle for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you're not going to get there's no chance you're going to get grease fire or anything.
Right. It's
because the griddle is always coated in grease.
Yes. Big winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder what the temp difference, what you would have to set the temp for how much higher my griddle temp would have to be in order to get the oil to a specific temp.
Shit, I don't know.
That's a good question.
It's probably hot. You run a test for science.
Yeah.
I don't have a temperature. I just have to turn the thing on and do a knuckle test. And if it burns my knuckle, then it's really hot, and that's bad news.
Yeah.
It's too hot.
Oh yeah. I've burnt myself on the griddle a couple times.
Dude.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
That shit's hot.
Hey man. Sad dad.
Yeah, I'm like, damn it.
Shit. And those onions are done.
Yeah. Or you just happen to maybe I'm scraping.
Yeah.
And then I just turn the scraper down a little bit too much angle. There goes a knuckle.
Whose burger did that end up on?
Good thing my fingertips aren't on my knuckles.
Good luck, son. That's a little bit of Dad's DNA in there somewhere. Shit. God damn it. That's going to burn later.
4th of July happened.
Yes.
What did you do? Did you do anything good?
Not a goddamn thing.
Oh, you should have come over to Chandler's house.
Oh, no. We made steaks.
Oh, okay.
And stayed out of... I mean, I couldn't have.
Naked?
We were imbibing.
You were naked.
Yeah, I was naked and imbibing.
Whee!
Yeah, because Piper went. She went to Nick. They had a 20s persons thing over at Nick's.
Yeah.
It was Xander, Venus, and I. I got steaks, which I use the grill and the griddle for searing.
Yeah.
That was also corn. Something else. I feel like I did something else on the griddle. Anyway, we were here local, and then we were finishing off the rest of like the
alcohol
ciders and the boozinatings. That was pretty much it. Like we, I don't know, who are we asking? This year, one, we have neighbors that do the, where'd you get that? That's a mortar. Where'd you get that? Like, come on, man. Like, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, they went through fucking Tennessee or some shit.
Right. So that's not new for our area. There is a neighbor which we know is adjacent in some form or fashion that launches the big boys.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not a fan. As someone that has dogs, who no longer has dogs but has lived through that, dogs. Some dogs are not happy with it at all.
Max was very upset.
It's not cool. You need to temper your patriotism a little bit, please. Anyway, so that's normal. But what was an outlier this year was, I think we saw and heard shit at 6 p.m. It is well light still. And you can hear boom.
Oh my God.
Boo. Boom, boom, boo. Like,
so just to hear it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can't see it.
What are you going to fucking see, dude?
You just see the smoke trails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are, it was enough to where it was like, someone's actually launching shit in the daytime.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, that's dumb.
That is dumb.
The rest of the evening was par. There was a lot of, neighbor mortars.
Yeah.
Fitiment is famous for mortars. Baseline has a number of mortars.
Yeah. There were a few that went off.
Don't tread on me.
Yeah.
America. Yeah, good for you guys. I hope the drones are in the air and you're watching. They're watching.
Let's get you a fine.
It's good luck. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun with that. That's what we did on the 4th. It was very nondescript.
Yeah. We did.
What'd you guys?
Smash burgers. It was low key. Went swimming over there for a while.
Yeah.
Did smash burgers. Had food. Raj and Di came over.
Di drove?
No. Chandler went and picked him up.
Oh. So it has begun. That kind of thing?
What do you mean?
Where someone else is driving?
Well, they don't do well at night.
Okay.
So afterwards,
yeah.
So afterwards, it's like they would have needed someone to drive them home. So they was just like, let's just go pick them up.
Perfect. Okay.
And then Raj also has the magic ladder, which is a ladder that is hinged in 3 spots.
Oh, yeah.
That we can stand up and then put like oil drip trays on top.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're launching fireworks from like 4.5, 5 feet off the ground.
Right.
So that makes them feel cooler because they're up high on the ladder.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
12 feet. That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah, we had one that shot off like a mortar and then tipped over and then shot everything sideways. And it was a good size. Shit. Yeah.
Nice.
Raj spent like $600 on fireworks. He bought $500 somewhere, and then Shan said they went somewhere else, and he spent another $100.
Oh wow!
So he spent like $600.
Wow.
On fireworks. I think the rest of us were sort of like, we don't really even feel like celebrating this year.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel. I mean, sure, independence, but look where we're at now.
Right.
Kind of a feeling.
Right.
But Raj really enjoys it. We had a good time. One of Chandler's friends and his girlfriend came over, and then there was Raj and I, and then the 6 of us or 5 of us. It was fun. We had a good time.
Good.
Yeah. And, you know, we were also seeing, we're outside, so we're seeing a house like across the street that's like facing another direction on the corner, and they're doing safe and sane things. Mm-hmm. And you can hear some of them around the neighborhood, and then all of a sudden you see boom, and you see one go up, and then boom, you know. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that's not far from here. But, yeah, whatever. It is what it, I mean, you can't do anything about it.
I mean, I'm not one to tattle.
Right.
But if you're, I think I got a flyer, and I have seen news articles, KiPRO, like online. Elk Grove specifically had someone where, listen,
they got drones in the air.
They got drones in the air.
Yeah.
You do you. I think it's stupid.
There's a lot of risk.
There's a lot of risk. 1, the danger. 2, fire danger. 3, as far as I have been aware of, since the expansion over towards West Park, every year there has been some idiot that has launched something into the straw prairie dead shit grass over there and caught fire or lost a finger or blown apart a palm or something like that.
Right.
So you guys, you aren't setting good standards of safety by the excitement that you have over celebrating.
I mean, what are you teaching your kids too?
Right.
Really.
You guys,
that it's okay to just do whatever.
But now technology is catching up. Yeah. The times where law enforcement is requiring someone to make a call and then they have to drive out and do a thing, those things are like slowly starting to get abated by it's cheaper to just throw 2-3 drones up in the air.
Oh, and I guarantee you on the 4th of July that there are so many calls that they cannot respond to all of
So
them.
you throw 3 drones up in the air, they record 360 degrees, they record for 4 hours, and 1 to 2 weeks later, after video processing, you will get a ticket.
Yeah.
You will get a fucking ticket. And then you'll be like, well, fucking Second Amendment or whatever.
Second Amendment.
What? You fucking haters.
The right to bear arms.
Yeah. Freedom of the press. What? That makes no sense. So, you know, technology and the whole like warm fuzzy someone narked on me type of thing, it's not even a neighbor. They're starting to put shit in the air.
I don't know is Roseville doing that now? Are they droning around here? Because I hadn't heard anything about it. And I know that they kind of pleaded with people to use the My Roseville app to report people.
I just remember seeing the Roseville placard that included like a safe. I don't know if we were doing drones.
Yeah.
I believe Elk Grove for certain was. I can't remember where I saw it.
I think Sacramento County had some.
But it's like not shocking.
Yeah.
I saw an article. Where was it? I think I was on. I think Google News fed it to me. Antelope Middle School. Did you see that one?
No.
A bunch of kids went over to Antelope Middle School. Like, I didn't. I wasn't there. I missed the reunion where this happened, but we had a bunch of family from Northern California and Southern California head out to a reunion in South Dakota on 4th of July, and it was out there. You can do all you want.
Yeah.
Right? There's no holds barred type of fireworks shit.
Yeah.
So it was tag with Roman candles.
Yeah.
And you can get mortars out there. It's fucking perfect. So
just because you can get them doesn't mean that you're smarter.
So out here at Antelope Middle School, there were kids with the fun ones, and mortars, like grenading each other, lighting and grenading, and then Roman candling each other.
Wow.
And social media. They're all fucking videotaping each other and like, it's a big fucking thing and you're having so much. I'm glad you guys had so much fun. But you then posted it.
Yeah.
And then you posted, we'll be back July 5th. Wait till dark. And then some idiots showed up July 5th in the dark. Handful of fucking leftovers ready to launch. But guess who else was there?
Coppers.
The fucking... The fuzz. Hashtag the fuzz.
That's hilarious. I did not hear about this.
And some of the... Yeah, right? Yeah. And so then the next picture was like, and they come back July 5th. And, there's some kids that are getting the business. Like, what the fuck did you... You parents, honestly.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Wow.
Yeah, Antelope Middle School.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to look that up.
Clips of these kids. Like, they're all huddled around, and they're lighting a fucking mortar, and then some white dipshit chucks a mortar at a buddy, and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I saw a video from Emily was here over the weekend at some point. Her brother is a nurse down in Fresno. Her brother's like, this is when it comes to hand mutilations in the ER.
It's the day.
He's like, it's a fun one.
Yeah.
It's a fun one. 1, they're drunk. 2, blew apart a fucking hand.
Yeah.
3, they don't really realize it yet. They blew apart the fucking hand.
Because they're drunk.
Because they're fucking drunk. So it's like, oh, fuck, man. You're going to wake up or start feeling some shit in about 4 hours, and you're going to be very, very, very disappointed. So she's like, my brother sent me this video of this one guy with like a fucking hamburger. You want to see it? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll see it.
Wow.
She's like, look at this. And he's like, this guy is drunk as fuck, and he doesn't realize he's working with 2 fingers. The rest of it is like fucking an Arby's sandwich. Hashtag roast beef.
So I have some appreciation for fireworks. You remember back in the day, sparklers were metal?
Yes.
They were like the metal wire with the coating on it.
Yes.
And then you would light it, and they lasted a long time though, right?
Oh yeah.
Those were the good ones.
Yes.
But so when I was a kid, there was one of our friends, their neighborhood, their street was a long street with a cul-de-sac at the end.
Okay.
And lots of families that live on the street, lots of kids, same age.
Okay.
And the kids would take those sparklers, and because they were wire, you could throw them in the air like little missiles. Oh, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And so the kids fucking light them on fire and run around and then throw them. Oh, look, it's a fucking shooting star.
Sure.
And then next thing you know, one is shrunk into some girl's hair.
Oh, shit.
Just whack. And, that fucked her up. And that gives me a lot of appreciation for how dangerous, because those things, hot as shit, they're literally glowing red.
Oh, yeah.
I remember watching them like drop into the water, but when they made that sound. And they're like bright red as you drop them in the water. So after that, I never really wanted to fuck around with the fireworks too much. I mean, I'm fine lighting them and using sparklers and that kind of stuff, but like, I never wanted to like misuse them. People take like the Piccolo Petes and like bend them in half and then set them on the ground and like shoot them and they fucking boomerang away.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not, because that's unpredictable now.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Or bottle rockets. You don't know where that shit's going either.
Right. Well, yeah. A lot of those things I missed as a young person. Yeah. Because 1, I'm in the country. Yeah. 2, poor.
Illegal there.
Right. A lot of that stuff was well into can't get it anyway.
Yeah.
In California.
Yeah.
But if you've lived on if you lived through any of the 90s here in certainly Northern California, fire problems are certainly not as prevalent currently as I have that backwards. There were certainly large wildfires in the 80s and 90s growing up, but they don't seem to be as prevalent.
They weren't as prevalent
as
then.
they are now.
Yeah.
But when they went big, they went big.
Sure.
And I lived on 10 acres, and that stuff got brown. So it was like, you don't launch bottle rockets because you don't know where they're coming. And it's like, oh, yeah, cool. Well, is it going to land hot?
Oh, yeah.
Into the fucking field?
Yeah.
Are you going to go get it? Are you going to put out that? No.
Do you have a fire truck for that?
So a lot of,
Yeah.
So a lot of the 4th of July celebrations when I was middle school, even going into probably halfway through high school, it was, if I want to go see something, I leave town.
You went to the big show somewhere.
Right. You go to the fairgrounds, the Grass Valley Fairgrounds, or we would go to like, if we were feeling fancy, you catch something like Cal Expo or something.
Yeah.
But as a country kid, you don't launch black cats, firecrackers, bottle rockets, Roman candles. I never even fucking saw a mortar until I was 20 plus.
Yeah.
And they were long illegal here.
Yeah.
And that was South Dakota when I made a trip. So smoke bombs, sure. The little worms, sparklers, absolutely. Write my name.
Right.
And by then, I think sparklers had been neutered from what they started as to what they are now. Now it's like,
there were some new ones.
Were they?
Raj bought some new ones this year that were real long, and they lasted quite a while. They were pricey.
Yeah.
I think they were like $13 for a carton of 6.
Yeah.
They were real long, but they lasted a long time. We were actually, all of us were like, and they made cool colors.
Ooh.
We were all like, damn, I forget what those are called, but we were all like, damn, these are actually really cool. Like we should buy more of these next year. Kind of a thing.
Now they're like, it's like a bamboo stick thing, which is fun. You know, and the kids are running around with the little poppets, little tissue, snappy doodads.
Yeah.
And they think that's just the fucking shit. Like, Jesus, if you were a teenager in the 80s, you lit black cats and threw those at your buddies, and that was a fucking... That was the good sting if you got tagged.
So I think these were them right here. Colored cake? No, that's not it. Is this it right here?
No. No bueno.
No, those aren't it either. I'll have to look it up because they had an interesting, different kind of name, and I had never heard of them before.
Yeah.
And Ryan was like, "Oh, what are these?" And they were like long. They came in a long box, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And then they just lasted they seemed like they lasted a long time. Anyway,
is it possible?
Yeah.
To light a sparkler and not spell your name?
I didn't.
Oh my God, you have let down the universe.
Are they these?
Do you ever write anything? I have
sometimes.
I feel like I always have. Well, if you spelled something, then you're good to go.
Okay, so these are called, and maybe these are them, the moonflower sparklers. They call them XL sparklers.
Oh.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's what they are. It was right there. So interesting. Very cool.
Worth the purchase.
Yeah.
You would have bought more if you would have known.
I didn't go buy fireworks, so I didn't see them until we were on the driveway that night.
Mm.
So I didn't even know there was a new thing. You know, it was like, oh shit, yeah, I'll do one of those. You know,
I know. As we wrap up here, I know that fireworks sales this year were up over last year.
Really?
Yes, at least for Venus's dad, who I think does a rotary phantom fireworks stand.
Yeah.
And certainly for Wood Creek, their sales were up a good chunk this year over last year.
Here they are. They were the rainbow sparkle sticks and the unicorn sparkle sticks is what we have. Because I remember them, we were talking about how they were the rainbow and the unicorn.
Oh.
Yeah.
As one does.
Yeah. And then Melanie hates unicorns, so it was like, oh, Melanie, unicorns.
Well, here it is. Yeah. Here you go, sweetie. Want to hold the unicorn squiz?
Yeah. Here, take one of these sticks.
Yeah.
You know.
He loves you.
Yeah.
Oh, God, daughter.
Maybe
Jesus.
maybe that's the unicorn.
Don't burn your hair.
You know, I don't know.
Right.
Very cool, though. I was very impressed. It was like, we had a couple of, Raj always buys the big ones that like last forever.
Yeah.
There were a couple of those that were really cool. But those sparklers, I will say, very cool.
Much impressed.
Yeah. And it wasn't like the big Roman candle stick that's like this long that you hold. And yeah, it was just like a really robust sparkler. It was pretty cool.
And there were how many?
I don't know.
Did everyone get a shot at one?
Yeah. There was plenty of them. I think we had a couple packs of them, like 2 packs of them or something.
It's awesome that he got to come out and enjoy the 4th.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing way better. Just as an aside, I mean, we talked about this a little bit in the past. He's doing quite a bit better.
Good.
He drove his car the other day. So, I mean, you know, he hasn't. I don't know. That was the first time he'd driven in a couple months.
Well, good for him.
Yeah. So yeah, doing pretty good.
Cool.
But
we're way at time.
All right, we're at time.
Fucking A. I hope you had a good 4th.
I hope you had a shitty 4th.
Had an opportunity to reflect on what democracy means to you, whatever that may be.
I mean, in my opinion, it's cages in Florida. That's democracy to me.
Yeah.
Let's
alligator Alcatraz.
Let's cage up some people.
But the good news is, if you're listening to the podcast and you were concerned about whether or not you were on the Epstein list, don't worry, there isn't one.
You know why? Do you know why there isn't one?
Because someone is on it?
Yeah, that's exactly why.
But there isn't one, so you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
But what you should worry about is returning the cart.
Yeah, also, you should worry about washing your hands.
Wash your ass.
Both of those things are disgusting. Wash them.
Register to vote and vote.
Check your oil, Tony.
Pick up a broom.
Make the call if you need to.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Wear a helmet.
And we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.